So the definition is like this. Suppose f of x by x is defined and continuous in some region of xy plane, then limit sigma f of xy delta x delta y, delta x tends to 0, delta y tends to 0 is called the double integral over that region, over the region E. Suppose region E of xy plane, then this summation, double summation f of xy delta x delta y, as delta x tends to 0, delta y tends to 0 is called double integral and is denoted by dx dy over the region E. This definite integral a to b is also defined as limit of a sum. In the beginning, we have defined definite integral a to b f of xy, f of x dx as limit delta x tends to 0 or delta x tends to 0 summation f of xi r delta r. Delta r tends to 0, f of xi r delta r. Correct? This is definition of definite integral from a to b f of x dx. F of x dx. But using this definition, it is difficult to evaluate some simple problems. It is not possible to evaluate very simple problems. Now to evaluate definite integral, we have taken this. First we have evaluated indefinite integral. Example, if you have to evaluate 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx, then we have evaluated integral sin x dx and we have used integral as antiderivative. What is integral sin x dx? Minus cos x. Therefore 0 to pi by 2 sin x dx is minus cos x from 0 to pi by 2. Using this definition, it is very difficult to evaluate such simple problems. But definition is this one. Limit f of xi r delta r tends to 0. But using this definition, we have proved that this a to b, definite integral a to b f x dx represents area. To prove that a to b f x dx represents area, we have used this definition. In case of a to b f x dx, this ab is an interval. This ab is an interval. AB is an interval. The limit of integration is an interval. But in this case, region E is the region in the xy plane, means maybe any region it is. The simplest region is it may be rectangle. In the case of definite integral of single variable a to b f x dx, the region of integration is only interval from a to b. But here, in case of double integrals, this E is region in the xy plane. The simplest region is rectangle. Or it may be like this. Region may be like this. Region may be bounded by two curves and two lines. This may be the region. What is this? Suppose y is equal to phi x, y is equal to psi x are two curves, and x1, x is equal to a, x is equal to b. Suppose the region E is bounded by this two lines and these two curves. These two curves are continuous here. Y is equal to psi x, y is equal to pi x are continuous curve. Then what is the region of integration? Region of integration E will be like this. Definite integral over the region E, f of xy dx dy will be a to b psi x to pi x. See here we have taken this psi x is less than pi x. This psi x is less than or equal to pi x. Psi x to pi x, f of xy dx dy or dy dx. Because limits assigned to this y are variables, psi x and pi x. Limits assigned to x are constants, a and b are constants. And also evaluation of these double integrals is important. First I explain how to evaluate this double integral. Double integrals are evaluated using double integrals as repeated single integrals. Repeated single integrals. And one more important thing is you have to integrate with respect to the variable, having variable limit first. Here y limits assigned to y are variables, they are functions of x. In this case you have to integrate with respect to y first, then with respect to x, because limit assigned to x are constant. That is the only thing here. While evaluating, you have to integrate with respect to variable limit first. And how to evaluate these double integrals? Using double integrals as repeated single integrals, we can evaluate. First I consider some simple problems how we can evaluate double integrals. Then I consider what is the geometrical meaning of these double integrals. In single integrals also, a to b fx dx, how we have studied? First we have studied how to evaluate the definite integral. Then you have studied the definite integral as area and application of definite integral to find the area. You remember how to find the area of the circle using definite integral? You have studied that one. How to find the area of the circle or area bounded by some region and the two abscissa. This region, how to find this? Using single integrals. Remember this one? Definite integral is used to find out area. First I explain how to evaluate this double integrals using that double integral as repeated single integrals. Example, prove that, now we can take on this problem, prove that integral 0 to 1 x square plus y square dx dy is equal to 2 by 3. Evaluate is equal to 2 by 3. In the rough notebook you take this one, because I will give as usual I give the copy of the notes. In the rough notebook you note down this one. Evaluate double integral of this. Here the important thing is limits assigned to both x and y are constants here. And one more thing is, if the limits are constant, we can interchange the order of integration. We can interchange order of integration provided the variables are also changed. We can interchange order of integration. Now integral 0 to 1 x square plus y square dx dy is 0 to 1. First integrate with respect to x. And you know what are the limits assigned to x? How to integrate with respect to x? You have to keep y as constant. While integrating with respect to x, keep y as constant. What you get? X cube by 3 y square x. Limit is from 0 to 1 with respect to y. We evaluate using double integral as repeated single integral. 0 to 1 upon 3 plus with respect to x it is correct. Y square x 1 upon 3 plus y square into 1 minus, if you take limit as 0, x is 0 gives only 0, so with respect to y. Now integrate with respect to y. It is 1 upon 3y plus y cube by 3 from 0 to 1. 0 to 1. Now limits are 0 and 1. What is the variable? 1. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 0. Why upper limit gives 0? Because you have to substitute y is 0. First take y is equal to 1, that gives 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 minus 0. What is the value? 2 by 3. Therefore, value of this is 2 by 3. Always the evaluation is important. How to find out or how to evaluate double integral is important. Next I explain how the double integral is used to find the area. Double integral is used to find the area. Take some more examples. Evaluate integral 0 to 1 double integral dx dy upon square root of 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square. 1 minus x square, 1 minus y square. Evaluate. Again, the limits assigned to both x and y are constants. So you can interchange order of integration also here. Integration 0 to 1, first 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 1 upon root 1 minus x square, 1 upon root 1 minus y square, dx, dy. You can interchange the order also because limits for both x and y are constants here. First the inner integral is with respect to x. 0 to 1. 1 upon root 1 minus y square is constant. While integrating with respect to x, 1 upon root 1 minus y square is constant. Now this is 1 upon root 1 minus x square with respect to x. Ordinary single integral of single variable. What is 1 upon root 1 minus x square with respect to x? Anybody know what is the integral? Sin inverse x. Sin inverse x 0 to 1 dy. 0 to 1 upon root 1 minus y square. Limits are what? 0 and 1. Sin inverse 1 minus sin inverse 0 with respect to y. 0 to 1 upon root 1 minus y square. What is sin inverse 1? Pi by 2 and sin inverse 0 is 0. Pi by 2 constant, 0 to 1, 1 upon root 1 minus x square is sin inverse y from 0 to pi by 2. So pi by 2 into sin inverse 1 minus sin inverse 0. Sin inverse 0. So what is the value? Pi by 2 minus 0 or pi square by 4, that is the value. Pi square upon 4. Similarly, evaluate this. Evaluate 0 to 1, 0 to 3, 0 to 1, x square plus 3y square dy dx. Answer is 12. Answer is 12. Next is minus 1 to 2 x square to x plus 2 dy dx. This is exercise, you can easily try this. Answer must be 12. See the next problem important. What is the next problem? In the next problem, how do you read this problem or what do you understand by this problem? Double integral minus 1 to 2 x square to x plus 2 dy dx. See here, the variables the limits assigned to y are variables. Limits assigned to y are functions of x square and x plus 2. So in this case you have to integrate with respect to y first and then with respect to x, because limits assigned to x are minus 1 and 2, they are constants. So we evaluate like this: minus 1 to 2 x square to x plus 2 dy. What is integration of dy? Dy means 1 dy. 1 dy is y from x square to x plus 2 with respect to x. Therefore, minus 1 to 2 x plus 2 minus x square with respect to x. I think there is no difficulty here, you can easily understand. 1 dy is 1 dy, that is y. Limits assigned to y are x square and x plus 2. Upper limit is x plus 2, lower limit is x square. Now it is ordinary integral. Ordinary integral of single variable. So first integrate. What is integration of x? X square by 2, 2x minus x cube by 3 minus 1 to 2. Therefore, 2 square by 2, 2 into 2, 2 cube by 3 minus 1 by 2 minus 2 plus 1 by 3. Simplify this. What should be the answer here? Is it 9 by 2? You calculate and verify whether we should get 9 by 2 here. Simplify. Answer must be 9 by 2. Similarly, you can evaluate easily 0 to pi by 2, 0 to 4 sin theta, r dr d theta. Answer is 2 pi r dr d theta. Integral 0 to 1, 0 to root 1 plus x square dy dx upon 1 plus x square plus y square. 1 plus x square plus y square. Again, this problem is exercise. You got 9 by 2. It is correct, 9 by 2. Now this you could take as exercise again. 0 to 4 sin theta r dr d theta. Answer must be 2 pi. See this problem, 0 to 1, 0 to root 1 minus x square dy upon 1 plus x square y square dx. With respect to which variable you have to integrate, whether with respect to x or y here? Can you understand the limits here? 0 to 1, 0 to root 1 plus x square. 0 to root 1 plus x square means functions of x are assigned to y. These 0 and root 1 plus x square means they are functions of x, root 1 plus x square. They are the limits assigned to y. Therefore, you have to integrate with respect to y first. 0 and 1 are assigned to x. How do you understand? Limits assigned to y are variable, because functions of x means y is a function of x. Limits assigned to y are variable. Therefore, integrate with respect to y. Then with respect to x. You try this. Integrate with respect to y, then with respect to x. It is integral 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to root 1 plus x square, 1 upon 1 plus x square plus y square dy dx. We write like this. Now which formula you have to use here? Dy upon 1 plus x square y square. You have studied some standard integral. You have to use dx by a square plus x square form. So what is a? A square is 1 plus x square. Since while integrating with respect to y, you have to take x as constant, 1 plus x square means a square. So it is of the form 1 upon a square plus x square. What is the integral? Standard integral it is 1 upon a tan inverse x by a. You have to remember all this formula. You have studied 6 important integrals. 1 upon a square plus x square minus x square minus a square, and integrals involving a square plus x square at their radicals. 1 upon root a square minus x square, root x square minus a square. Total 6 integrals. All the integrals are important. This is first one. How do you apply here? 0 to 1, 1 upon root 1 plus x square, because a is root 1 plus x square. Tan inverse of y by root 1 plus x square, limit is from 0 to root 1 plus x square dy. See how to apply the formula. 1 upon a tan inverse x by a, then limits are 0 to root 1 plus x square. So 0 to 1, 1 upon root 1 plus x square, tan inverse of root 1 plus x square by 1 plus x square minus tan inverse 0 with respect to y. With respect to y. 0 to 1 1 upon root 1 plus x square tan inverse 1 minus tan inverse 0 with respect to y. 0 to 1 1 upon root 1 plus x square pi by 4 with respect to y. What is tan inverse 1? Pi by 4. Tan inverse 0 is 0. Therefore, pi by 4 integral 0 to 1 1 upon root 1 plus x square. Now again formula. What is 1 upon root 1 plus x square? Integral 1 upon root a square plus x square with respect to x is sin h inverse x by a, or it is log of x plus root a square plus x square. Log of x plus root a square plus x square. Sin h inverse x by a. This is also a standard formula. So pi by 4 log of x plus root 1 plus x square from 0 to 1. Always the formula are important in mathematics. Standard results are important. Pi by 4 log of 1 plus root 1 plus 1 minus log of 0 plus 1 plus 0. Pi by 4 log of 1 plus root 2, because log 1 is 0. Pi by 4 log of 1 plus root 2, that is the answer. I think now you got some idea how to evaluate the double integrals as repeated single integrals. Important thing is you have to integrate with respect to the variable having variable limit first. Variable limit first. So thus the answer is pi by 4 log 1 plus root 2.